A game to whet the appetite. A match certain to entertain and enthrall. But the big question is, who has the qualities necessary to succeed? There is so much on the line. Stay with us, we'll have every kick of the ball next on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Gallo. Couldn't keep the ball. Well, he's been ruled offside. Gallo. But he could run onto it here. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Possession lost by Lions. That's a good-looking ball. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. To take the lead. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Well, real excitement here. I say that because it's his long-awaited debut coming up. What should we be looking for from him, Stuart?
Well, he's a dangerous player when he gets himself isolated in 1v1 situations because he can drop a shoulder, manipulate the ball and change his pace to beat defenders. I just hope he starts well today.
Clears it away. Lot to like about that pass. Opportunity to deliver the cross. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Now, Lions could be onto something. And played in. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. And the Lions in a dangerous position, potentially. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. This looks more than decent. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And in at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault. And now with Dennis. Really nice ball. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Delivering it. That's fine goalkeeping to hold on to the corner. Could be threatening. Can he make it count? And the post denied him. Well, no damage done.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Gallo. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. But they took care of the situation defensively. But a crucial intervention inside the box. Oh, he's given the ball away. Now can they make something happen? A deft clearance. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Making sure nothing untoward happened. George. And putting paid to the danger. Felipe. Released it nicely. Not in the accuracy department, leaving a bit to be desired. Gallo. George with it. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Oh, big opportunity! Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Can they take advantage? Just straying offside. A good vision there. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, back in business, and not everything went to plan for the Lions in that first half. Can they address what didn't go right and turn it around in the second? Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Good weight on that pass. Untidy on the ball, the Lions. Gallo. And back to Dennis. And space to cross it. Oh, could be. Oh, a smart stop.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
Well, pushing again for a goal, looking full of purpose. Well, a goal kick after that poor touch. Regained possession. Real chance. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And back to Dennis. Well, no stopping him. And teammates to play it to. Well, the attack fizzled out. Able to skip past his man. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. So a half an hour remaining. Niz. Really good challenge. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off. Can't miss, surely! Oh, a challenge of the highest order! Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And he's made headway. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. Who can he pick out? Is this the moment? Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target. Sweet-looking move from Lions. That's a nice-looking ball. And well-positioned to clear. Oh, that's a really good run. Genuine chance. Has to score. And a goal, it was served up on a silver platter for him. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Oh, lovely ball. Paul. Skipping away. Well, everyone makes mistakes. It's about how you bounce back from them. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Intercepting it intelligently. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Well, offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there. Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Will he play it in? Oh, that's not a good clearance. Is it going to be? Oh, blocked it! Succeeded in keeping it in play. 5 minutes left. The fans are shouting, shoot! Could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround. And threading it through. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And he's in. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them? And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Kick-off is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live from Madrid here on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. It's the Invincibles, and they take on the Lions.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Egiman. Muyokolo. Excellent vision. Determined defending. And blocked again. Well, a deft clearance. Corner conceded. Who can they pick out? Well, you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. Nicholas. Muyokolo. On a move of promise from the Invincibles. And the keeper taking charge of the situation. Well, the keeper was hoping someone might get on the end of it, but it will be a throw-in. Egiman. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. Muyokolo. That's not a bad ball. Still not clear. And a time for calm on the ball. Egiman. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Well, a heightened sense of anticipation. I say that because it's his very first game for the club.
Well, I'm expecting him first and foremost to be a good defender by being hard to beat in 1v1 situations, covering his centre-back...
Oh, Stuart, they must score! A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. But should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
Able to skip past his man. Really getting stuck in. An encouraging Invincibles move, this. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. This looks promising. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, full marks for getting past him. But was able to do his job defensively in the end. Cross fired over. Well, he's given us away. Muyokolo. And that is going to be a free kick. Nice switch of play. A real struggle to contain him. I think I spoke too soon. Good recovery to win it back. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Decent looking pass. And it's a quality pass. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, possibilities inside the box. Spot on with that tackle. Nice looking pass. Well, no problems defensively. A very timely interception. Excellent defending. Nicholas. Options in the centre. You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this? Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Half-time approaching, Lions trailing, albeit narrowly. How would you sum up their play?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And teammates to play it to. Egiman. An attack full of promise. And so it is. The first half has come to an end here in the Spanish capital. Well, back in business, and not everything went to plan for the Lions in that first half. Can they address what didn't go right and turn it around in the second? Egiman. Just cutting off the supply. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Egiman. Happy to take on the shot. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball, so penalty yes, yellow card no.
Can they make it 3-0? And he puts it away confidently.
Well, here it is again, and just watch the keeper. He stands still, hoping it's hit down the middle. Unfortunately for him, he's got it wrong.
Now, looking dangerous here. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Cross could be useful. Well, nothing comes of it. And running in behind. In position. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Well, wasteful from the Lions. Can he find the right pass? Oh, great attacking play. And a throw-in forthcoming. Good example of pressing without the ball. Showing good defensive judgment. Free kick awarded then by the referee. So a half an hour remaining. Oh, great vision. Really good build-up, but no end product. And he knocked it over the touchline, so it will be a throw-in here.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Electing to cross into the centre. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
All the way through to the keeper then. That's a good ball. Well, the ball back with the Invincibles. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Tremendous intuition. He's in behind. Superb stop. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down. Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Now the Invincibles might get in behind the defence. Could be dangerous. No-nonsense clearance. Trying to open them up. And the alarm bells are ringing. It's still alive. It could be. Eggyman. An attack full of promise. Can he put it away? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Direct ball into the box. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Eggyman. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. It might be on for them. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
And delivered towards the back post. Well, to be blunt, misfiring with the header. Good tackle. And crossed in there. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Might be a chance to break. Can he finish this? Oh, goalkeeping heroics!
Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
Corner kick played in. Oh, he squandered the opportunity. He might be relieved, though, to see that the offside flag is up.
Well, the linesman's sparing his blushes here, but you have to say it was a shocking effort.
Can he put it away? And off target in the end. And that'll be a goal kick. And the danger cleared. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And they need to get tighter. And a decent delivery. And they deal with the threat this time. Must be! And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Oh dear, Derek. That